Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm Big Suge, and that's my cousin Dre, and we make up the Band League. Today's episode, we're going to be talking to y'all quickly, man, about all the NFL offseason trades and free agency, man, that they had going on. Dre, go right into it, man.
Yeah, we're going to go with Devontae Adams first. Him going play with the Raiders. His old teammate, Derek Carr. They played back in Fresno State together.
Right.
They was pretty good at Fresno State together. Both of them, got drafted in the second round. So, he going to play with his old teammate. What you think about that?
Man, there's chemistry there. You get what I'm saying? I can't wait to see it happen, man. I'm glad he got up out of Green Bay. I don't think he was really happy there. So, to be able to go to the Raiders, you feel me, in a new city and shit like that, and play with your college quarterback, man, that's amazing. But, man, let's move on right into it, man. What's the next one you got on your list?
Tyreek Hill to the Dolphins. This was this was a surprise trade to me. Like, this nigga going to the Dolphins. Why would the Chiefs give up this nigga? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he's still, I think, the most dangerous player in the league. You know what I'm saying? He's still kind of young. The only thing with me, I don't know if that quarterback down in Miami, Tua, can get him the ball enough for him to make a big impact, the impact that he made when he was with the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? With that type of quarterback in Mahomes. So that's the only thing with Tyreek. Miami has made a bunch of moves. They brought in Tyron Armstead, the tackle from the Saints. So they trying to protect Tua. They trying to get the ball out deep. You know what I'm saying? Make some plays, some more explosive plays on that offense. So what you think?
Man, I'm interested to see Kansas City, man. Really. After they letting him go, man. Like, why would you let him go? What the fuck is going on, right? But, man, like you said, man, I'm going to go ahead and agree, man. I don't know how he's going to gel with the Tua down there, man. Is he going to be able to get him the ball, how he needs the ball? You know what I'm saying? So we'll see, man. But moving on right along into the next one on our list. Dre.
Amari Cooper. I don't know why the fuck Dallas got rid of Amari Cooper and only for a 5th round pick.
That was your boy.
Yeah, the Cowboys, they talk too much. They, if we don't trade him, we gonna release his ass. You fucking off his trade value. Because they know you're just gonna release him. So they only got a 5th round pick for him, which was stupid. But he went to the Browns along with another nigga, Deshaun Watson. We was talking about him. Right. He ended up getting traded to the Browns, so he ended up getting traded into a good situation. It didn't look too good. He thought he was going to be playing with Baker. Right. You know what I'm saying? Now you get to play with Watson. Now it's looking a little bit better because I think Watson is a little bit better than Dak. And niggas would kill me for that because I'm a Cowboy fan, but I think he's just a little bit better than Dak as far as throwing the football and shit like that and making shit happen. Dak, he get the bullshit sometimes, but what you think?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to agree, man. Deshaun is a little bit better than Dak. You get what I'm saying? More mobile and shit like that. So I'm interested to see how this shit gonna pan out, man. I think he gonna end up being Deshaun's number one guy over there. You get what I'm saying? So we'll see, man. I really haven't paid too much attention to their receiving core. After Odell and them left and all that shit with Baker and all that bullshit. But we'll see, man. So moving right along to the next one, Dre.
Let's talk about Tom Brady returning back to the Bucs. This nigga talking about he retiring and shit. He come on back. Right. This nigga don't get enough of football, but yeah, Tom Brady coming back to the Bucs, man. It's kind of big news because they can't get rid of this nigga out the league. He already got all the rings and shit. Now he wants for more. Like, man, let the little niggas get some of this shit, man. But I don't know how good of a team they gonna have, with Tom Brady coming back. I mean, they still got Evans and Godwin, and you know what I'm saying, shit like that. His defense gonna be back to where it is. They're gonna be missing some pieces, but we'll see.
Right, man. I mean, with the Brady shit, man, I really didn't want to believe it, but it is what it is. But I understand where he's coming from, though, man. This game that we love and that both of us played, man, it's like no other game. You get what I'm saying? It's not like basketball or, soccer or some shit where you can go get a ball and go to the court and shoot and all that shit. You feel me? Like you can go play, some flag or some touch football or something like that, throw up tackle, but it's still not the same as being under the lights. You get what I'm saying? So, some people just don't want to leave that, man. So I can't blame you. So we'll see, man. They might go back, but I didn't want to believe that he was gonna go out like that anyway, man. He went out like a bitch. Got busted in the mouth last year. You know what I'm saying? So that shit bothered me. So you on your couch, man, and you like, man, I can't go out like that, man. Them niggas bust me all upside my lip and shit. Come on, man. So we'll see, man. Go ahead, bro. Right into the next one on our list.
Khalil Mack getting traded to the Chargers, along with J.C. Jackson, that all-star corner that was over there with the Patriots. I think they trying to get a good defense going over there with the Chargers, give their quarterback a chance to win something in the playoffs. They missed the playoffs last year. You know what I'm saying? Can they get a good enough defense? I know they got Bosa over there, so you got Bosa and Mack on both sides. You know what I'm saying? You got Darwin James at safety. Now you got J.C. Jackson at corner. You know what I'm saying? They got another young corner, I forgot his name, on the other side that they just drafted last year. So they looking pretty good on defense, man. They gonna be held directly because they got a good quarterback in Herbert. So you know what I'm saying? We gonna see what's gonna happen with that. They gonna be a tough team, especially in that division. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I'm interested to see, man, how Derwin James is gonna react, man. Because you got another top corner. You feel me? So you kind of like free up a little bit. You get what I'm saying? So that's gonna be cool, man, to see him do his thing, that Florida State boy. But yeah, man, they trying to do something, man. The Rams just won. You get me? So they trying to, up the ante on their squad too. So we'll see, man. But moving right along into the next one, Drake, who you got for us?
Big Russell.
Big Russ.
That was a big move for him to go to the Broncos, to get traded to the Broncos. I didn't think Seattle was ever going to give up Russ.
Hell no.
Quarterbacks is hard to come by in this league. And if you ain't got a top 10, then you won't get too close to the motherfucking Super Bowl.
Right.
So they gave up Russ to the Broncos. You know what I mean? And then Randy Gregory, dipped out on the Cowboys on some crazy shit. I don't know what happened in that whole situation. They had some shit in the language and the contract and shit. That shit was stupid. You know what I'm saying? Jerry said, "Oh man, I ain't trying to fuck with this nigga if you ain't got this type of shit in your contract because of your history." And then Randy Gregory thinking like, "Well, shit, I've been doing good for the past 2 years, man. Let this go. Let me play ball. You ain't gotta have all this bullshit." But at the end, it didn't work out. He down there playing with Russell Wilson. You know what I'm saying? They trying to build something. They got a pretty good offense. They got Jerry Jeudy over there. They got Cortland Sutton, wide receivers over there for Russell. They got a young running back, and they gonna have a top. And then they gonna have to play because you got the Chargers, just like we just mentioned. Right. You know what I'm saying? You got the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? They just got Devontae. You know what I'm saying? They just got Chandler Jones coming off the edge that came from the Cardinals. That's gonna be a tough division, bruh. And it's gonna be a good sight to see. Go ahead on your Russell.
Yeah, man, Russ, man. Salute to Russ, man. That's my guy right there, man. He a cool dude. But I think, you said all that shit about them, Jerry Jeudy and all them niggas, man. But it's gonna be hard, man, for them niggas to go and get Jerry, man. I can't see Russ getting Jerry, man, in a Denver Bronco motherfucking uniform. You get what I'm saying? But we'll see. He got Jerry Jeudy over there. They got a cool back over there. So, man, best of luck to him.
Yeah, that's the thing that I was saying. Like, nigga, going over there to the AFC, that's like a gauntlet.
Hell yeah.
Get to the motherfucking Super Bowl, nigga, because, nigga, you got Justin Herbert, you got Derek Carr, you got Mahomes, you got, what's the nigga in Buffalo?
Allen.
You got Joe Burrow and shit. It's a gang of good young quarterbacks that's hungry, and now you over there in the AFC. It was a lot easier to get there in the NFC, but we'll see.
We'll see.
the ball out over there. But the next one, um, we're gonna go with Allen Robinson going to the Rams. That was a pretty big move. You know what I'm saying? They haven't signed Odell back. I guess he got hurt in the Super Bowl, and then they needed another receiver to go opposite of Cooper Kupp, because then they traded away Robert Woods to Tennessee.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which Tennessee needed another wide receiver opposite of AJ Brown. So yeah, Allen Robinson to the Rams. I think that's a sneaky good move, because I think that dude still he ain't played with a lot of good quarterbacks.
Right.
So we'll see. What you think about Allen Robinson going to the Rams?
I mean, we gonna see, man. You know, everybody, when the motherfucker win the Super Bowl, everybody, man, how they gonna, approach the next season? You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm just interested to see the whole team, man, not just him. I'm just interested to see how everything gonna play out. You feel me?
Yeah. And then just a few other big moves. Matt Ryan going to the Colts. You know, he's a longtime Falcon.
Right.
You know, the Colts, they keep cycling these old ass quarterbacks coming in there. You know what I'm saying? First it was Rivers. Soon as Andrew Luck left, first it was Rivers. Then they brought in Carson Wentz. Then they want to bring in Matt Ryan. We'll see what Matt Ryan. I think Matt Ryan was a little bit better than Carson Wentz and Rivers at his point in career. You know what I'm saying? You give him a little time in the pocket, he'll cut you up. But I think that was a pretty good move. Tyron, like we said, Tyron Offset going to the Dolphins. Carson Wentz, you know what I mean? He going to the Redskins. The Redskins is hungry for a quarterback. They might draft one and shit. Aaron Rodgers signing that big ass contract. Let's talk about that for a minute. Aaron Rodgers.
Let's get right on into it, man. I don't think he gonna do shit.
Then they get that nigga $50 million. Damn near $50 million a year. On his way out, look.
On his way out, man. He on his last leg.
He still got an arm, but you just gave him all that money. You took away his big target, and now you going into the draft. You know what I'm saying? You got a couple of, picks high up there. You know what I'm saying? They gonna have to get that dude some wide receivers. They gonna have to get that dude some help, because they ain't just gonna be able to ride off his arm. Niggas be out there dropping balls and shit. You ain't got that all-star in Devontae Adams to, you know what I'm saying, to catch some of them 50-50 balls, so, or hit that back shoulder. They was cold with that shit. Boy, that back shoulder.
Yeah, that back shoulder, that shit going to Las Vegas now. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, man, I don't think Aaron gonna do shit, man, but a discount double check. You get what I'm saying? But we'll see, man. You feel me? But I mean, I don't want to speak too soon enough, but man, they probably ain't even gonna make the playoff this year. I don't know, man. But who you got? You get what I'm saying? Who you got over there? You feel me? They ain't got nobody.
They got a few niggas on defense, but it's like, as far as weapons, they got Aaron Jones running back, and then they got a bunch of stragglers at wide receiver that ain't really proved to be nothing special yet. So
that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I don't know what
it is.
I would be surprised if they don't make the playoffs, but I still think they got a little leeway. They got a good coach. They got a good quarterback. He's still good. You know what I'm saying? If Tom Brady playing at fucking 45, I think Aaron can play till he's 40. And I mean, he gets beat up, but I actually think Tom Brady take care of his body better than Aaron.
Yeah, man. Aaron came in looking like a fucking punk rocker or something last year, man. Hair all over his head and shit. Looking crazy and shit, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, he just didn't look in it. That's why I'm saying I'd be surprised if they make the playoffs. You get what I'm saying? Because off the strength of this motherfucker didn't give a fuck last year, man.
Yeah,
looked like he was drinking White Claw before the game and shit.
Yeah, but they still made the playoffs. They still went, as far as they did. He still had a good season after the first couple of games after they got their ass whipped. But we'll see, man.
We'll see.
But that's all we want to talk about. The big moves. The draft is coming up, so you know how it quiets down.
Right.
You know what I mean? First couple of weeks of free agency, and then you You know, niggas is waiting for the draft and shit. And after the draft, that's when niggas will come back and revisit some of the old veterans that may be still looking for jobs out there after they didn't get what they needed in the draft and shit. So we'll see. We'll give another show after the draft. I do want to get a draft show. I'm gonna talk to you about getting a draft show on. You know what I'm saying? But we'll talk to y'all niggas more about the free agency after the draft, our NFL news. I'm Dre. That's SUGE, and we out of here.